trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Today is Tuesday. We had a long 3-day weekend. I hope everyone had a safe and enjoyable Memorial Day. Again, today is Tuesday. The market was open and we are back at it. I'm going to make this brief. As you can already tell, I do not have my typical recording and software programs in my presence, so the quality of the audio, the quality of the video might not be up to ShortMeTina standards. I do ask that you forgive me. I do ask that you excuse me, and I do ask that you turn up your audio as loud as possible so you can actually hear. So, our mission, like I indicated before, going forward, I want to start off with our mission so you can understand where I am coming from. Our mission is to build a powerhouse of successful traders and to help you find more winners. That is our mission. I conclude, if you win, we win. Before I can do that, right, I need you to tell me, if you can, what is your biggest struggle, right? Or rather, what is your biggest frustration in reaching your trading goals? Comment in the comment section before we get underway with a recap of the overall markets and some individual stocks. I would like to welcome you, if this is your very first time tuning in to a ShortMeTina video. I would like to say welcome. You can spend it so many different places, but you choose to hang out here with me. That's great. Comment in the comment section and let me know this is your first time. If you are recurring, what's up? Hey, thanks for tuning in. Again, I know you can be spending your time doing a gazillion other things, but you choose to, in this moment, spend it with me. And for that, I am truly, truly grateful. So comment in the comment section. Let me know how long you've been a ShortMeTina listener. All right? Because the audio is bad, I am having a bunch of anxieties right now because it is not clear. It's not quality, but I'm going to keep rolling. Let's kick it off with a recap of the overall markets. All right, we have the S&P 500, the SPY daily chart dating back to 2017. I'm just going to give you folks some levels that I'm paying attention to. If you've tuned in, I would say for the past 6 months, you already know what I'm going to say. If you're new, this might be new to you. So for me, again, the SPY has been within a range dating back to 2017. That's about 2 years. The upper end of that range comes in at around 280 to 282. The lower end, this red line here, comes in at 260. I've indicated anything above 280 to 282, we have to remain bullish. Anything below that, the chart becomes a little bit shaky. For the past few weeks, we have tested and held that 280 to 282 level for a bit. So today, again, we went running out the gates, going as high as, what was today's high? We went as high today as 284.15. And then we pulled back to close at 280.31. The low of the day is 280.13. So heading into tomorrow, if we cannot hold 280.13, I'm expecting the markets to have a bit of a decline. Does that mean I'm going to be bearish on the SPY? Not necessarily, but in my opinion, it would be cautionary at that point. What else? And then we have the IWM daily chart dating back to 2017, but I do want to focus in on price action when that break occurred back in October of 2018. So overall, as you can see by the notations on the chart, I'm really paying attention to two levels. The first level is resistance of 160. Huge psychological barrier, huge psychologically important level in my opinion, because again, with the exception of 2 days in May, the IWM has not traded above 160, right? So that's huge. Again, going back for the past 7 or 8 months, going all the way back to October 2018, the IWM has not traded above 160 with the exception of 2 days. So major, if we can get above that, definitely a nod in the direction of the bulls. The second level that I'm paying attention to is shorter term support of 148 to 150. Today we closed at 149.60, so we closed really smack dead in the middle of that range. And based on price action, there's a chance we might actually break 149.60 and even break 148. Now, you ask yourself, will I become bearish if that happens? And the answer is absolutely not. I will become cautious, however, if that level is breached, because again, it has held for about 2 to 3 months, and a breakdown of that level, for me, perhaps will indicate some level of underlying weakness. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm completely bearish, but it means caution in terms of how I structure my portfolio, or caution in terms of the trades that I take going forward. So those are the two levels that I'm paying attention to in the IWM, 148 to 150. Hopefully it holds. It should hold, but if it doesn't, again, I become cautious. If we can at some point get above 160, I will become really bullish, because again, we have not traded above those levels in quite some time. What else? And then we have ticker SOLY, up hugely on the day, closed a little over $14, up about 148% on the day, still moving in after hours. I see it's up an additional 30% or so in after hours. The last quote that I see is $19.69. So clearly the stock is running. I wouldn't jump in here. I would definitely pay attention to pre-market trading and when the bell opens. If this can continue, and it has the potential to run one of these stocks with a very low float. So again, it has the ability and the potential to run. Again, I wouldn't just jump in here. You want to be strategic. You want to wait. So for me, if the stock can pull back to this breakout base of around $15 or $16, ideally, it would be a better area of entry in my opinion. But even so, if the stock just starts running and you don't get a healthy pullback, I think from a speculative point of view, it might be a trade you might want to jump in. But exercise caution. What else? And then we have ticker XELA, another stock that is up hugely on the day, up about 43% to close at 239. What I'm paying attention to is resistance of around $3. Again, we closed at 239. The high of the day is 242. We closed relatively close to the high of the day on confirming volume. Again, paying attention to that $3 level. If we can get above there, the story gets a lot rosier. The chart gets back intact. If we cannot, again, the chart fundamentally is broken, as it broke support back here. So heading into tomorrow, pay attention to the high of 242. If we can easily take that out, chances are you'll take a trip to 3, and that's where you really have to start paying attention if you are long. What else? And then we have ticker Kezar, off a ton on the day, right? So it's off about 41%. We had this huge gap down today. The stock closed at $9.90. The low of the day is $9.14. Now, considering that the stock has already shed about 42%, north of 42% in one day, there might be a potential long here on your hands, right? Because it's up decently from the $9.14 low. Again, we closed at $9.90. If 914 can now serve as a low, I suspect you can get another 10 to 15% move with this particular stock. Now, if it cannot at some point within the upcoming weeks get above resistance of around, let's say, $14.50 to around $15, then the story becomes a bit more bleak. So again, to recap, there's potentially a trade on the long side if today's low of $9.14 can serve as a low. Again, we've bounced off nicely from that low. Going forward within the next few weeks, if you are in this trade and you're long, you're thinking about whether or not you should hold or sell. For me, the key would be whether or not it can get above $14 to $15. If it can get above there, there's a chance you can recuperate your losses. If it cannot get above that resistance level, denoted by this red line, things look bleak. And let's round it out and wrap it up with ticker SDRL, off about 22% on the day. The stock just cannot catch a break. I did a video on this particular security about 2 to 3 trading days ago. I think I did one on the 23rd, and I indicated a couple of levels you want to pay attention to. One was the recent low after the first huge sell-off of around $5.20. I said a break below that, thing can spiral and they can get ugly. That's exactly what happened today. 520 couldn't hold. We broke down, closed at 425, a low. Today's low of 411. I do believe at some point it's going to try to retest, backtest that One's support now resistance level of $7.75 or $8. That is a far away from here. I'm not even quite sure if it's going to get there. Going into the remainder of the week, next month, pay attention to today's low of 411. Heading into tomorrow, if you see that we take out 411, or rather, versus increasing up, right? Moving away from 425, heading towards that $5 level. If you do not see that happening, and in fact you see the reverse, us actually moving more towards that $4 level, then the writing more or less might be on the wall with ticker SDRL. I would not try to jump in here to catch a dead cat bounce. The stock needs to find a floor. It needs to find a bottom. It has not done that. So caution with ticker SDRL. Yes, I think you're going to get a dead cat bounce at some point, but again, it needs to find a floor. I have not seen that as of yet. Tina here, once again from ShortMeTina.com. We're going to cut it short again because the audio, we're having some issues with audio, so I'm not going to have you endure 20 more takes or 20 more analysis. We're going to cap it there. Tina from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section. Are you in any of the trades that I'm talking about? Are you looking to get in any of the trades? Do you agree with my analysis? Disagree? What's your biggest frustration in reaching your trading goals? Say hello. How was your weekend? Just comment. I like to engage. First thing. Second thing is, again, I do videos every single day. Whether or not I have quality audio, whether or not I have a mic or not, I will find a way to get you a video, even if I have to record it on my phone. So if you want to hear more analysis like this, definitely head on over to our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina and hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Again, I do videos every single day. If notifications are turned on, you will never miss a video. And lastly, I've been trading for well over 15 years. If you think you can learn anything from me, then head on over to ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support. I will see you tomorrow.